Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Demo and this is Demo's Den. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Gambit Maquette by Sideshow. Now before we get into all the details with Gambit, just a little bit about me, because if you would notice, this is actually my first video on the channel, one of the first videos. My name is Demo. And I love statue collecting, I love being in the community. I'm fairly new to buying statues. I do want to share my passion and love for the characters, whether it be superheroes, pop culture icons, you name it, I love it. But primarily, I wanted to start a YouTube channel so I can improve my interpersonal skills and practice the English language, because I am at a point in my career where I have to create meetings, be around people and socialize. So I'm hoping I can get out of my shell and be more comfortable with myself. English is not my first language, excuse my speech. I am not English, not American, and English is my second language. So hopefully, this is the beginning of a long and fruitful journey. Starting off with the base, as you see, Gambit is in some sort of danger room exercise, and the base is really dynamic. I can see the kinetic energy explosions down there. It's got some beautiful paint and detail. Be careful with those spikes, they're really fragile. Not sure if you can see that, but they can really break easily, so you've got to be careful. I'm lucky enough I haven't broken anything yet, but make sure that this guy has enough room to be displayed. He's not coming in contact with any other piece or the walls. If I rotate the base around, you can see there's more kinetic energy explosions, and there's Gambit's foot. That is actually where the statue pegs into the base. There's a magnetic base. It feels steady enough, like nothing is really going to tip over or break, so I'm not really worried about over time if he's going to tip over. Feels like a sturdy piece and beautifully well done, engineered by Sideshow. You can see the detail and sculpting on the body, the musculature, looks really nice. It's not just this pink colour, there's airbrushing, there's some shading on the side of his leg, and looks really cool. There's even some blue on his inner thigh, just to contrast with the black and really just give it more depth and detail. And you've got his shin pads, looks really nice. Panning above, you can see his I'm not really sure what that is. I've always was confused about Gambit's costume. I'm not sure if that's skin-tight spandex or if it's some sort of armor that's pliable, but masterfully done by Sideshow. I love the musculature detail on his chest and the abdominal muscles, and you can see the shading as well. Looks really beautiful. Gambit is one of my favourite X-Men characters. Between him, Wolverine and Psylocke, they are my top 3. So I'm really excited to have him in the collection. He is probably my favourite, then Wolverine, then Psylocke. Psylocke and Wolverine, I do interchange them every day, so it depends on my mood in the day, but Gambit is top tier. Taking a closer look at the portrait here, you could see, if I turn down the light, beautiful. Looks really like Jim Lee's art from the cartoon, fully realized into 3D form. You can see the stubble. If I turn down the exposure a bit, stubble on his face, and his pink eyes. Pretty sure Gambit has red eyes and not pink, but Sideshow does take some liberties with the representation of the characters. You can see his dynamic hair. If I do pan out, you can see the pose in its full glory. Looks really cool. That is how you're meant to be displaying him. He's got a very determined look on his face, very focused. He's throwing his playing cards. Maybe at some sentinels, maybe an apocalypse, who knows. Come on, Sideshow, give us an apocalypse premium format. That would be amazing. You can see the detail on the playing card. If I can focus, got the Ace of Spades. It's got the X-Men logo in the middle. It's a nice touch. Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Diamonds. And yeah, he's just lunging forward in mid-air, looking really badass. He's got his trusty staff in his other hand, ready to follow through with a strike. The staff is my favorite martial art weapon, so I do love that Gambit uses a staff, and I do wish that there were some kinetic energy on the ends. That would indicate he's powering up his staff right there, but nonetheless, maybe it would have been a lot of noise. Taking a look at the trench coat, it's got a nice texture, and of course it's shaded down on all the crevices. Looks really realistic and practical. I do wish I knew where Gambit gets his trench coats. I do want one for myself. It's pretty rainy over here where I live. Me just looking like a badass, walking down the street with a trench coat on. And yeah. Taking another look at the portrait, you can see the determination in his eyes and the deep focus. I did opt for the collector version. I missed out on the exclusive version because I am still new to the collecting game, the statue collecting game, and the exclusive version does go for a pretty penny on the secondary market. This one is not bad at all. In fact, it's fantastic. If I had the choice, I would definitely choose this one. So, if I say if you have the choice between them, get the exclusive so you can have both, but this is not too bad of an option either. Alright, Final thoughts on the Gambit Maquette by Sideshow. Do you buy it? Do you skip it? The choice is ultimately yours at the end of the day. Or for me, if I had to go back in time and contemplate whether to buy him or to pass on him, the decision is always gonna be buy. And that's because I love how dynamic that pose is, and Sideshow's really making great X-Men pieces who really complement with each other. And I'm sure by the time I have the main characters in the collection, it's gonna look absolutely stunning. Feel free to comment your opinion on the statue. Let me know if you guys have this in your collection or not. And yeah, if you've got any constructive criticisms from me in terms of video production and so forth, let me know down in the comment section below. I am very open to improving the channel. More pieces to come, so see you guys on the next video.